How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. I almost said restock. There are restocks. Lots to be had.
Did we used to call it that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't think we ever said that. That was just in my head. But we're gonna kick it off with some fun Discmania. So we've got a little Discmania Challenge promo disc here, which is a Glow P2X, Color Glow, I believe. Color Glow Sea Line P2X, Ganon Burr stamp. The Frozen Fortress. This thing looks insane. Bunch of different colors on these, and it's a good time to remind you that Trevor and I are actually going to be at the Discmania Challenge. They're doing a creator challenge out there, so I'm paired up with Brody, Trevor's paired up with Yuli, Simon's going to be playing it. I think Jay Millie's going to be out there, Bedanza, a lot of people, ton of fun. So if you haven't checked that out yet, be sure to do so and pick up some tickets, come watch us play, and you might even find yourself picking up a different P2X there with a very fun stamp on it. No spoilers, but
no spoilers.
Check us out at the Discmania booth when we're up there. So grab one of these though, those feel awesome. Next down the line, we also have the Nordic Phenom 4, which is Niklas Antola's signature disc, the S-Line DD3. So these are Glow Horizon. And these things look crazy. They got like the 3 foil in there. Like absolutely wild looking stamp. Like it almost looks like it's like printed on there. These are gorgeous. So the DD3 is a really fun, basically flies like a beat-in destroyer, more or less. I absolutely love them. I have one in my bag for quite a while. Hyzer flip machine after a few rounds, so check that out. And then I want to tell you about this next thing up here, which has been a long time coming. If you love the channel, then you definitely love Rippt Revenge. And if you remember, a few years ago now, maybe 2 years ago, we came out with an expansion pack for Rippt Revenge that took it from the normal game and turned it into a deck building game. That was called Rippt Evolution. So we released Rippt Evolution, we sold it for a little bit, and we figured now it's time to revamp it. So we have Rippt Evolution Series 2. So what these are is each one comes with 10 cards in it. You have 7 common, 1 rare, and 2 uncommon cards in here. So they're random cards, and you add them to your Rippt Revenge deck, and you can also play it alongside the original, the Series 1 Rippt Evolution, to make your deck more powerful. So it turns it into a deck building game where it's you versus your buddies. You can also just add them into your normal mix of Rippt Revenge if only one of you has a deck. It's just a lot more fun cards. So I'm gonna do a little pack opening.
Heck yeah, I was about to ask.
We're gonna go, I'm gonna go down deep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down deep. I'm gonna grab this guy right here.
I'm excited.
This guy right here. This is.
I don't remember what the most OP ones are. There's some good cards. This is the best set we've done.
We've been working on these for a long time, and so I don't fully remember what the best ones are.
I looked at some yesterday, and there are some amazing cards in this.
Let's see what we got here. Which way is the rare? So I don't spoil it. Okay.
Oh yeah, don't be spoiling.
We'll go top to bottom here.
Okay.
So we got force all opponents to throw a roller on the upcoming hole. Great one. We've got cancel the drive just taken by opponent. That opponent must throw again using a different disc of your choice. Oh,
that's great.
That's electric.
I like that you cancel it too. That's a double whammy.
If you just got a birdie on the last hole, draw 2 cards or force all opponents to discard 2 cards. Oh, that's a powerful card. Wow.
Holy smokes.
Reposition your lie by 4 paces in any direction as long as it does not move closer to the basket. That's pretty great. Out of the woods is what it's called. Fantastic. That's probably when you're going to want to use it. All players must drive with their offhand on this hole. If right-handed, drive left-handed.
That's a good one.
Force an opponent to discard up to 3 cards at random. That's a great card. That's a great card. Challenge an opponent. The first player to challenge to eagle a hole may search a deck for 3 cards.
I mean, if you can make the eagle though, like that's so good.
If that happens, it's electric. If your drive or approach landed outside circle 1, reposition your lie by 6 feet in the direction of the basket.
Huge.
That's big.
Wow, these are great.
After all players have taken their tee shots, you may choose which lie to throw your next shot from. Original player still gets to use their lie also.
I love that.
So that's sick.
Dude, these cards are amazing.
And then here's the last one. If you just aced a hole, you may trade overall score to an opponent. Wow. So this is the rare one. You can see they're rare because it has the like, shininess. But so if you hold this card and you ace, you can literally
I'm not gonna lie,
take the lead.
Those are all bangers.
Yeah,
like every single one of those were bangers.
So you can either add these to your deck, and now you just have a more powerful deck against your friends, or you can just throw it in and mix it up with your normal gameplay. So each pack obviously is random, 10 random cards. So you can buy just one singular pack. We also have where you can buy 3, 5, all that type of stuff. So Rippt Evolution Series 2 is here. Check them out.
All right, next row on our drop shelf here. This is very exciting. We got a Robbie C custom stamp drop and some very, very cool molds. I'll save my favorite for last. So we've got, first off here, we got ESP cicadas. Robbie's been loving the cicada. We ran Z Sparkle ones a while back. Those were hot, and then we decided to run it back with some ESP swirl, and we got some great swirls. I mean, look at that. That's fantastic. Hunter actually just bagged one of these and was throwing it. Flies great, just like a cicada should. Get a nice pushing flip up when they're brand new, and then kind of turn into a more overstable disc as you beat them in. It's a good run of ESP. It has good tack to it. I love the cicada. I think it's a great disc. If you're looking for a great neutral fairway, I would say in their lineup, it's like a little more controllable than an Undertaker. It has a little more speed than, like, say, a Stalker that I throw, so it fits right in there, and is just a fantastic overall disc. Great for accuracy. A lot of Discraft players love that disc. Next, we ran some Z Buzzes, the classic, of course. Got a few different colors with the mini Robbie stamp as well. This is a nice pearly run. This kind of reminds me of the run that they make, like, the 10-year and now 20-year Buzzes in. Kind of feels like it makes me feel old, but they kind of got that pearly top to them, and I really like that run personally. So we got those, and then my favorite here, we've got Glow Ringer Zone GTs, and obviously Hunter and I were team Bang Zone back in the day, but I will say, like, for practicality's sake, these things are fantastic. I mean, they're literally thumb track zones, and they feel great. I forgot this disc existed, and when these came in, I was like, what is this mold? Like, what is this amazing mold I'm feeling right now? Board flat. Absolutely fantastic. These are going to be sick. Like, I can tell you right now, these are going to be a hot seller because they look awesome. They feel great. They've got me wanting to bag a
Glow.
Ringer. Yeah, I said Glow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Z Glow. There's Z Glow. If I didn't say it, Z Glow. Just a tremendous disc. It's great. I would never join Team Ringer Zone, but I feel tempted to. So make sure to grab one of them.
We always said that the Ringer Zone was the better flyer.
Yeah, it's a more practical
just less
disc.
fun.
Less fun, but those are great. So yeah, check out the Robbie C drop.
Do you like Orbit?
Yes.
I hope you do, because you're in Orbit right now. And if you don't like Orbit, you just want all of us to die? Huh? On Earth? All right, well, now that you've been convicted, let me show you the Orbit plastic. We've got the Judge Orbit, Classic Orbit Judge. We have the Classic Orbit EMAC Judge, which is just a smaller beaded version of the Judge. I prefer the EMAC Judge, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Sure does.
And then if you're like, Hunter, I like the idea of a Judge, I hate the bead. One more for you. Warden.
Boom.
Boom. So we got big bead, little bead, no bead.
That's honestly great.
All in their Classic Orbit. So this is like Classic Soft. You have Classic. You should have some Classic Blend as well, which is kind of in the middle there. I don't know if we have Classic Hard Orbit, but Orbit Judges, Orbit Wardens, Orbit EMAC Judges, great putting putters, great throwing putters, and a ton of fun.
And what about in the back of those boxes?
I don't know. We got some Lucid. I think this has been on the site, but I'll hype it. We got some Lucid
shout them out.
EMAC Judges, and we got some, I think this is Fluid, which is the gummy Wardens. So if you're looking for just like a straight throwing putter, check out the Warden.
Wardens are like one of the most underrated throwing putters.
Very underrated.
They go so straight.
I think the Warden, the Judge, in general, they're like some of the OG dynamic discs.
Yeah.
And so at this point, they're very underrated.
Yeah.
Because originally, like the Judge, when I first got into disc golf, was like, oh, if you're kind of like the spin putt, if you're looking for a spin putter, you got to check out the Judge. Everyone was hyping up the Judge, hyping up the Judge. And at this point, that was a decade ago.
Yeah.
So it's back to underrated. At some point in its life, it was probably overrated. It's back to way underrated. No one's talking about the Judge. No one's talking about the Warden. They're phenomenal molds. They didn't go anywhere. They're right here on our shelf.
Right here.
So if you haven't tried one out, you're missing out. You got to at least try one. I used to have strawberry scented Judges. I don't know if they still do that scented plastic, but my goodness, were they fun. Because even when you missed a putt, how could you be upset missing a putt and then be like, well, you know, it smells like strawberries and cream.
True.
So maybe they should bring that back.
Okay, so another little teaser for the Subbox this month. If you haven't checked it out, we've got a great box. There's obviously the 2-disc and the 3-disc, depending on which price point you want to get at. But if you do get in at the 3-disc box, you get a swag item. And this is the best swag item we've ever done. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to show it off to you here. So if you're doing a 3-disc box, you're going to get one of two patches that are just incredible. You're either going to get the Mr. Unlimited sunglasses patch or the Limitless sunglasses patch. So obviously, if you have seen our Course Conquest series, these are kind of the two characters we made up, and we've like taken the glasses right from the characters, put the text on there, and I think these are just the greatest thing ever. Maybe some people probably think these are awesome. Some people will think they're very stupid. I think they're great. So this is the swag item. You're gonna get one of the two. And I guess you'll just have to find out if you're Team Mr. Unlimited or Team Limitless. I know I obviously have this one. Hunter doesn't have any on his bag right now because he's a fake fan.
No, because no one's given it to me yet.
You just got to take some stuff, man. No, I have one for you. But they're incredible. So if you do get the 3-disc box, make sure to tag us. Let us know what team you end up getting. and then we'll know where you stand.
All right, I'm gonna walk you through all of the stock stuff that has been restocked in the warehouse. And I'm already forgetting it all. Now, come with me here. We're gonna be looking for the Z's. If you see a Z class, raise your hand.
I see Z comments.
Oh, great job, class. And by Z, I meant C, which stands for Comet. We have Z comments, we have ESP comments, and I think we still have some Michael Johansson Icon Team comments. Now look,
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The Comet, it doesn't feel great. We have big Z comments, okay? It's a very unique, very large diameter disc, but it at one point was the people's buzz. And it was the people's buzz until it got banned out of my bag. Because what it does do is it gives you a gorgeous Frisbee style dead straight flight. If you're a forehand player, skip on like 15 seconds into the video. You don't want this disc. If you're a backhand player though, and you're looking for that touchy, little bit of hyzer, have it pop up, go dead straight, kind of an approach disc, closer to a mid-range though, this is for you. This is for you. You just power grip this thing, you accept, hey, it's a little bigger, it's a little weird, because that's what makes it so good. And it is just a point and shoot, dead straight, putter flying mid-range. And if that sounds good to you, check out the Comet. If it doesn't, I got something else for you.
I'm inspired.
Let's walk down the row a little bit to what I was originally looking for, which is right here, the Zone GT, the Bang Zone. So we have the banger top zones, the ones that won out in the ringer zone battle. Robbie C's on the wrong side of history. We have, you can fan grip it, the little split grip right there. It fits perfect for your split grip, nice approach. And what the banger top actually does is make the zone a little less stable. So these actually start off a little bit straighter of an approach disc. Ton of fun, feels great backhand, feels phenomenal forehand. I absolutely love the Zone GT, and this is in their new swirly TI plastic, which is absolutely gorgeous. And we're also looking for some U's down here, which is going to be
It's good at Alphabet.
right here.
Boom.
And we got a bunch of Undertakers back in stock. We have some TI Swirl Undertakers. Look at these, that plastic is insane. I actually just put an Undertaker in my bag here within the last like week or two. I'm in love with the Undertaker. I have a Z1 in my bag. I don't know why I thought they were flippier than they were. Sometimes, like, originally you could get flippy Undertakers. They're not. They actually are pretty true to the flight numbers, -1, 2. It's just like you rip it on hyzer, you'll get a little push fade. I'm throwing them forehand, I'm throwing them backhand. I'm absolutely loving the Undertaker right now. So we got a bunch of different plastics of those. If you're looking, if you're like me and you're a Thunderbird thrower, and you're looking for that little bit less stable Thunderbird, check out the Undertaker. It fits right in that slot. It's absolutely money. And I also want to highlight, we do have more Zone OS's back in stock, which, oh, I didn't even see the Zone GT ESP ones right here. Check out that bad boy. Those are gorgeous. We do have Zone OS's back in stock as well right here. We have some putter blend ones. So we have the putter blend, just stock putter blend. I don't know if we have any putter blend soft. Maybe they're back here. We have some putter blend soft Zone OS's as well. The putter blend Zone OS might scare you because you're like, why would I want a baseline of a disc that overstable? Well, because you can actually beat it in to be a little bit straighter. And we have one more, the Brody Smith 2024 Zone OS. How about that? But it's so overstable that you're not gonna have to worry about it. If you are worried about it, just grab a Z1. These are actually the first run ones. We got those back. So just grab a Z1 if you're worried about the stability, but you don't have to worry about the stability. Now, heading over into Trilogy World, we have some great restocks here. The first restock we have is down here. It's a disc in my bag that I've been absolutely loving, which is the Royal Line Peak. Just a great throwing putter, dead straight with a little bit of fade. It's basically like a beaded pure, so it has a little more integrity. It's gonna hold that for a while. I absolutely love just ripping it flat, letting it go down dead straight, and again, it has that subtle fade at the end. Holds whatever angle you put it on. Just an awesome, awesome throwing putter. We also got a restock in of the Compass back here, which is going to just be a dead straight flying mid-range, 5501. Very underrated, super comfortable in the hand. Good throwing forehand and backhand, dead straight mid, if you're looking for that. And then down here, we got a restock on the Royal Line Grace. So we still have some Kristen lot Graces, but we now also have the stock Royal Line Graces. If you're looking for a little flip-up 11-speed, check out the Grace. And then last but not least, we got a restock here on the Neo Instinct 7502. Basically like a T-Bird-esque disc, a little less stable in my opinion than the
I
T-Bird.
don't know how much longer you're going to be able to get them stamped with Instinct either.
That's true, because they're changing.
I think they're going to be FD2s or FD1s.
I think you're right. I believe this is probably one of the last runs of Instincts that's going to be out there, but super comfortable in the hand. Also one of the last times you'll be able to get it in the Neo plastic, because they'll switch it over to the actual C-line plastic when that happens. So super comfortable in the hand, great flyer, forehand, backhand, just a really fun 7-speed. So I think that's the main stuff that's restocked on our site this week. We have a bunch of fun discs in stock. It's getting to that perfect time of the year to grab some new plastic, hit the course with your buddies. So check out everything here. Don't forget to check out the Rippt Revenge Evolution Series 2. Check that out. And then if you're still waiting for the sub box, you're running out of time. But next week we'll give you the full reveal. So if you want to see all the discs before you hop in, I understand. If you're willing to risk it for the biscuit and miss out on the limitless patch, hopefully you don't get the Mr. Unlimited one. If so, I'm sorry. If you're willing to risk it, you can wait till next week. We'll give you the full reveal then. But we'll see you then.